everybody. Welcome to Cheesecake 101. I have a question to ask you. Do you like cheesecake? Do you know how to make cheesecake from scratch? By the end of our time together today, you'll know how to make a cheesecake from scratch. The cheesecake recipe I'm going to talk about today is my go-to dessert for the holidays and that my family has used for years. It's super simple and it's a super delicious recipe. Let's start out by talking about our ingredients and our tools. We're then going to talk about our graham cracker crust, our filling, and lastly, the topping. So for our tools and ingredients, you're going to need a 9-inch pie pan or spring cake pan, an electric mixer, spoon, spatula, measuring cup and spoons, mixing bowls, and lastly, cooking spray. For our ingredients for the graham cracker crust, you're going to need graham cracker crumbs, butter or margarine, and sugar. For our cheesecake filling, you're going to use cream cheese, eggs, sugar, and almond flavoring. And for our topping, we're going to use sour cream, sugar, and vanilla flavoring. Now let's talk about how to make our graham cracker crust. First, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then we're going to mix the following ingredients in a mixing bowl. You're going to use 1 1/4 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1/3 cup of butter or margarine melted. We're going to mix all that together, and then we're going to spray the cake pan with cooking spray. We're going to take the ingredients and we're going to press it down into the bottom of the cake pan until it's smooth and flat, and then we're going to bake for 6 to 8 minutes. While our graham cracker crust is cooking, we're going to mix up our filling. You're going to use 2 8-ounce packages of softened cream cheese. You want to soften it to room temperature so it mixes easier. You're going to break it into small pieces in your mixing bowl. Then you're going to add 3 eggs, 2/3 cups of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of almond flavoring. And then you're going to mix till smooth with the electric mixer. You're then going to pour it over your graham cracker crust, and you're going to bake for approximately 30 minutes. You'll know that it's done when you have a nice golden color across the top and it's firm. You just want to jiggle it a little bit and make sure that it's not too soft in the middle, or otherwise it's still raw. While your cheesecake filling is cooking, you're going to start working on making your topping. In another mixing bowl, you're going to add 1 cup of sour cream, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla flavoring. And then you're going to mix it really good with just a spoon. Once your cheesecake has finished cooking with the filling, you're going to allow it to cool for about 20 minutes before adding the topping. Once your cheesecake is cooled, you add the topping and spread evenly over top, and you're going to bake another 10 minutes at 350 degrees. Once that's finished, you're going to allow it to cool to room temperature, and then you're going to allow it to chill in the refrigerator. Once it's chilled cold, your cheesecake will be ready to serve. So now that we've learned how to make the cheesecake, we've talked about your graham cracker crust, your filling, and your topping. You have a delicious cheesecake recipe that's super simple and fairly quick to make. And your cheesecake is ready to eat. If you want to add some extra flavor, you can always add a fruit of your choice. I prefer cherry. Or you can add your favorite syrup topping like caramel or chocolate. We chose caramel because it's one of our favorites too. But you have a delicious cheesecake to enjoy with your family and friends. And here's our yummy cheesecake that we're all going to go enjoy. Thank you.